These Chinese power supply chargers, and I call them that because when you plug them in, the terminals are hot all the time. And I doubt there's any smart charging circuitry in there that tells it when to turn off. And this is the golf cart plug that's connected to this power supply. Anyway, take it out, nothing. 41 volts. And the other one is the exact same. They're all the same size, and they all say battery charger, battery charger, battery charger. But these two are completely not labeled for what voltage and current they can supply. But they do have a model name. And these two are the same model. This one doesn't have a model name. These two have golf cart charging plugs on them. This one has an e-bike charging plug on it. And if you take them apart, two big capacitors in the same spot, two transformers in the same spot, smaller inductor, big inductor, same spot, output capacitor in the same spot, two little potentiometers down there, two little potentiometers right there, two potentiometers there. Here, this doesn't have that potentiometer, but it's got the spot for it. Like this one here, there are 3 resistors here. They have the spots for them here. Oh, there's a bunch of little stuff up here in this corner that this one has are populated, but none of them are populated over here, this whole corner. So maybe this one does have the smart circuitry, but I don't see no smart chips. It's all just capacitors and resistors. The golf cart chargers are working. So yeah, they're the same chargers, power supplies. They just put different connectors on the ends of them. So anyway, this is the e-bike charger. I'm going to give it a little bit of juice. Alright, so we plug it in, and this little green LED comes on. I'm going to put some of these on my probes. And these are fancy. Probe Master, that's who makes these. And I don't know if this is going to work. Alright, so that's not going to work. And it's at this point in the video where everybody with a brain is looking at it and saying, why doesn't he just probe the outputs on the board? And you know what? When I was editing this video, I was thinking the same thing. I don't know. And there's 3 connectors in here, but one of them has no connection. I got nothing here. So we're going to unplug it and take a look. You look real close in there. You can see this fella ain't connected to nothing. So we're going to fix that and then see what happens. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to get some fresh, juicy lead-based solder on there. And I'm going to tin a little bit to the tip of this coil. Clean my tip a little bit. Get a little more fresh, juicy lead-based solder. I can't see with the shit. And I'm going to touch it down to this spot on here. And then I'm going to touch them together. No. Anyway, so I'm going to try this again. But I'm guessing that the coating on the wire is not letting the solder stick. Okay, I'm going to take another crack at this with a little bit better light. Now I'm telling you that they were not the nice kind. It's been so long since I have felt fine. Maybe I can burn some of that shit off of there. Ooh, looks like we got something now. Ooh, that did it. Alright, I'm going to plug in my little heat gun here and glue that thing back down, because that's why it came undone or broke to start with. Saw my baby down by the river, knew she'd have to come up soon for air. And this is a little heat gun with an on and off switch, and it's modified to just run off of 12, 24 volts, whatever I want to plug into it. And I got a little homemade battery there that's easy to work. So we're just going to let this fella get hot. Okay, I thought I turned the camera on, but I forgot to. But I've got the hot glue all in there, spooged in there, and if I can get it to go like down in between them wires, it'll lock it in place and it can't come undone like it did before. Guess what we do now? We make an attempt at producing the magic smoke. Alright, so let me resituate you guys and let's get ready for a fire. Okay, I got the thing on my explosion proof ceramic tile. I'll get the meter out here. That's when I had the power supply in there. In case it smokes, I don't want to miss that. Alright, I'm plugging it in now. Wow, that was dramatic. No fire. Okay, if you remember correctly before, only the green LED was lit. Oh, this one might be backlit from my light. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Before, only the green LED was lit. Okay, so that's a good sign. And now let's not have me short this thing. Alright, I gotta figure out a different way to do this. I don't know. With little clips on them. What did the kids say when they knew it was a long lost daddy? You. Okay. Let's see what we get. Moment of truth. Oops. 58 volts. Whoo-ah! So that's what, a 56 volt battery charger, or I guess 48 volts. How high do 48 volt batteries go? I don't know. I don't have one. But I think this thing is fixed. Let me unplug it. And put it back together. So the next time, instead of something breaks, don't just throw it away and buy a new one. Take it apart. Who knows, it might be something easy as a disconnected wire. But if you got a lot of money, keep throwing your stuff away, because I like getting free stuff. I think this will probably be my next project, since it's the easiest to work on and I can do it in the house. Then I got this little mini fridge to quit working on me. And the latest project I decided I want to do is to convert this puppy to run on propane. It just stores way better than gas. So go ahead, subscribe to the channel. You may learn something.